Hey guys, so welcome back. There was a short drill, so I had to stop recording. So we have our circle tool over here. It's called the ellipse tool. Now again, if you don't hold down shift, you can create an ellipse. An ellipse is like a stretched out circle. Often you see this at like the top of a teacup or as a shadow underneath an object. But if you hold shift down, it instantly constrains your proportions. That is a phrase that I use a lot, and it is a art and design term, and it means that it is equal on all sides. If I want to delete something, you do not use the eraser. You just use your selection tool, which is your arrow, and you hit delete. Okay, now we are going to customize this to be more of a pumpkin shape. So in order to do that, what you're going to do is use the direct selection tool. And if you see the animated GIF, it is showing you that the direct selection tool is used to adjust individual anchor points and curve or shape line segments. So we're going to select our top anchor, click and drag down, and then I'm going to use the handles to curve my pumpkin up a little bit on this side, and then if I want to do it on this side I can too, but notice that it also adjusts the right side, and I really don't want it to do that. So what I'm going to do is click on this again. I'm going to hold my Option key down, and you can see it will adjust now just that handle on the left. Okay. Now on the bottom, we're going to just bring that up a little more to be flat, and then again, same thing down here. Option, Option, and there we go. All right, now we are going to make the stem. For the stem, we're going to use actually the pen tool. Now you could use the rectangle tool, but we're going to use the pen tool today. Okay, now notice that the pen tool turns into a little plus when you are going to add an anchor point, or if you hover over here, you can also delete an anchor point. Add one. Okay, but if you're somewhere else that's not on a path already, it will start a new shape. So I'm going to click and then click on the top, and I'm going to drag that just a little bit. Then I'm going to click over to the right, drag that down just a little bit, and back to center. And when you are at your point of origin, it will give you a little 0. All right. Now again, we're going to do the direct selection tool. Z on the keyboard is zoom, and spacebar is your handy dandy hand tool, and that will allow you to click and drag your canvas around. Direct selection, there's your handle, and again I'm going to hit Option and just bring it up a little bit over here, and Option, bring it down a little bit there, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to drag a box around both of these things, and I'm going to hold shift down and make it much bigger. And again, that's just using your selection tool. Okay, now there's my pumpkin, and I'm going to fill it. How do you fill it? You don't use the paintbrush. You just click on your fill. You double click on that. Your color picker window will pop up. I'm going to go to orange all the way over here and hit OK. And there you have a pumpkin. Same thing with my stem. Double click on my fill. And then I'm actually going to maybe do like a green. I don't know what color pumpkin stems are. Just do green for now. Okay. Now notice too that it has a stroke, a black stroke, and I really don't want that, so I'm going to click on my stroke over here, and then I'm just going to hit my X to say none. Same thing with my stem, X to say none, And now I have a basic pumpkin, okay? Now, if I want to make lots of pumpkins, we're gonna drag a bounding box around here. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. And then all I'm gonna do is hold my Option key down, and you see you get these double arrows. Click and drag. Now, if you do that and you let go of your mouse before your Option, that's good. That will work. If you however let go of your Option before your mouse, it won't work. All right, and now I'm going to resize this one a little bit over here, and I'm going to change the color to make it a little bit more visible. Okay, and the color of my stem. And there's another pumpkin right there. And I can again resize everything. Oop. Just make it come here. Okay, that is basic functions in Illustrator. So again, today we used the selection tool, the direct selection tool, the pen tool, and the shape tool to make our 2 small pumpkins.